Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all my Locs clients. I love you guys so much. Thank you for choosing me as your loctician this year to help establish your babies, your little tiny locks. A little New Year's resolution for your lock. But before I start, let me just say, I just want to thank each and every one of you guys, all my old clients, for sticking with me throughout your journey, and also choosing me as your loctician through all the reties and all the fun conversations that we've had over the past couple of months. I also want to give a shout out to all my new establishments, all the clients I worked on this year, actually ending of this year. So let's just say December, this month. I just want to say welcome to Locs community. We are super pleased to have you. Now, I'm quite particular when it comes to choosing my clients. I know it's weird, right? Money is money. When I have to spend so many hours on your head, I need to know that, we can gel, we can enjoy a good conversation together as we work together. And I would like to say most of my clients, we gel pretty well and we have a lot of fun talking. So just know that when you decide to choose a loctician, choose one that is fun and one that's personable, that you can relate to. Just don't pick anybody that's just really in for the money, because your experience will not be fun. Okay, let's get straight to the message that I wanted to leave with you guys, so that you can add to your New Year's resolution, or you should add to your New Year's resolution for your locks. Okay, one, we're talking separation. Make sure you separate your locks. Do not leave it for it to bunch up, because trust me, it hurts when we have to separate them during reties. Also, make sure that you're detangling the ends. If you want to have your ends out, add it to your New Year's resolution for 2023 to make sure that you detangle. You have to detangle to keep these babies alive. I'm 2 years locked, and trust me, I stopped for 9 months because I was pregnant and I couldn't do anything with my hair. I didn't like the wet feeling. I didn't like conditioners and moisturizers in my hair, and I neglected my hair for a good 9 months. And trust me, going through these babies and detangling them has honestly, I've lost a lot of hair from that. You won't be able to tell, because I do have a lot of hair on my head, so you won't not know the amount of hair that I have lost these past couple of months trying to detangle my hair. Okay, so make sure you detangle. The next thing too that I wanted to add is moisturizing. Make sure you moisturize your locks. Okay, you have to moisturize. If you don't moisturize your ends, okay, when I say moisturize, I literally mean moisturizing your ends. Okay, so we're gonna wait till your locks mature. And when I mean mature, before you can actually oil and moisturize the whole thing. But for now, we're talking about just moisturizing your ends to keep them moisturized, conditioned, because you do not want them to get so dry that it will flake off. We don't want your ends to flake off, especially when you try detangling. When you notice you're losing more hair from your ends, that means your hair is lacking a lot of moisture, and you need to feed that baby some water, oils that won't build up. Okay, my favorite go-to oils are coconut oil. I love coconut oil. Jojoba oil is a good one as well, and olive oil. You need oils that's not going to create extra buildup. Make sure you are detangling. When I say detangling, I mean put water, detangling sprays, and then literally carefully just comb out your ends, starting from your tips to wherever your lock, wherever the loose end ends, right? Wherever it ends, so for me, this right here ends right here. So whenever I'm detangling, I would just take this part, add a bit of conditioner, and just comb it out. We have to keep it alive, especially if you want this type of look. If you do not like this type of look, don't you worry about it. Just continue doing what you do to your hair and let it do its thing. But if you are going with the aesthetics of leaving your hair, your ends out, then you have to keep in mind that you need to moisturize, you need to detangle, and you also need to separate. Okay, whether you are leaving your ends out or not leaving your ends out, your locks must be separated. If you don't separate them, and if you're one who loves grids, you might lose your grid because eventually your hair will mat up together. The grid line will mat up together, and then your loctician will have to recreate a new line, and you don't want that. Your roots will start thinning because now we're gonna have to create lines to suit your grid or to try to create new grids for you. So please make sure that you are separated, and it's not really hard to separate. Every now and then run your fingers through your hair and just separate them. Give it some separation, just like that. All right. Yeah. And make sure that you comb out your ends. Detangling is key. Okay, if you want to keep it like this, and also go ahead and moisturize. Let's get the babies all nice and, you know, moving. So something like that. Let me turn my back so you guys can see my back. So I had to restart the back of my hair. I took all this out and restarted it, as you can see, because I did them too thin, and then I combined, and I didn't like how it felt. It felt super bulky, and I didn't like that, so I had to take them apart. I retightened these parts, yeah. So that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. My baby's crying and I gotta go. We're going to church. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.